In the shadow of giants like Washington and Jefferson stands a figure towering both in stature and intellect, yet veiled in the annals of history. Gouverneur Morris, a name not as familiar as those carved into the monument of American independence, but whose legacy is etched into the very foundation of the nation. This is the story of the penman of the Constitution, a forgotten founding father, whose life was as vibrant and complex as the era he helped shape. Born to a prominent New York family and educated at King's College, now Columbia University, Morris was a man of high society known for his wit, good looks, and a tragic accident that left him with a peg leg. But these physical and social attributes merely adorned a mind fiercely dedicated to liberty and justice. From a young age, Morris championed religious freedom and ardently opposed slavery, laying the groundwork for a lifetime of principle and passion. As the Constitutional Convention convened to forge a new nation, Morris's imposing figure was omnipresent, not just in stature but in influence. His eloquence and intellect shone brightly as he delivered 173 speeches, more than any other delegate. It was Morris who refined the preamble, distilling the essence of a disparate confederacy into "We the people of the United States." Yet, amid political discourse, Morris's voice rang loudest on the issue of slavery, challenging his peers to reconcile the ideals of freedom and the inhumanity of bondage. Morris's unwavering opposition to slavery set him apart from many of his contemporaries, particularly those from the southern states. His strong stance on the issue earned him the hatred of several Southern founding fathers, who viewed his position as a threat to their economic interests and way of life. During the Constitutional Convention, Morris boldly declared that slavery was a nefarious institution and the curse of heaven on the states where it prevailed. He argued passionately for the inclusion of a clause in the Constitution that would have banned the importation of enslaved people and laid the groundwork for the eventual abolition of slavery. This proposal was met with fierce resistance from Southern delegates, who saw it as an infringement upon their states' rights and a direct attack on their livelihood. Despite the opposition he faced, Morris found allies in other prominent figures who shared his conviction that slavery was incompatible with the ideals of liberty and equality. Alexander Hamilton, who had worked closely with Morris during the Revolutionary War and the early years of the Republic, admired his friend's principled stance and intellectual prowess. Hamilton, himself an opponent of slavery, recognized the importance of Morris's contributions to the nation's founding and saw him as a kindred spirit in the fight for a more just and equitable society. Benjamin Franklin, another titan of the American Enlightenment, also held Morris in high regard. Franklin, who had become an outspoken abolitionist in his later years, appreciated Morris's unwavering commitment to ending slavery and his willingness to challenge the status quo. In Morris, Franklin saw a man of principle and vision whose ideas and actions would help shape the future of the nation. Morris's life was not confined to the solemn halls of governance. His exploits across the European continent, particularly in France during the throes of revolution, painted the picture of a man who thrived amidst the chaos of change. Amidst Parisian salons and revolutionary fervor, Morris navigated a complex web of romantic and political intrigues with the same deftness he applied to diplomacy and legislation. Even as the young republic found its footing, Morris viewed its trajectory with a critical eye. His later years were marked by a sense of disillusionment with the political landscape he helped sculpt, advocating for drastic measures during the War of 1812 and lamenting the compromises that had once seemed like victories. His contributions to New York's infrastructure and his tragic attempt at self-surgery in his final days underscored a life of bold action and enduring impact. Gouverneur Morris's legacy, though overshadowed by his more celebrated contemporaries, remains integral to the American story. His pen crafted the language of liberty, his actions defied the conventions of his time, and his vision helped shape a nation. As we recount the tale of this forgotten founding father, let us remember the indelible mark of Gouverneur Morris on the United States, a testament to the complexity and richness of its founding narrative. As we reflect on the life and work of Gouverneur Morris, we are reminded of the courage and determination required to stand up for one's beliefs, even in the face of powerful opposition. His example serves as a testament to the enduring power of principled leadership and the importance of staying true to one's convictions, no matter the cost. In a nation still grappling with the legacy of slavery and the ongoing struggle for racial justice, Morris's voice echoes across the centuries, urging us to confront the difficult truths of our past and work towards a more equitable future. By honoring his memory and embracing his vision, we take another step towards realizing the promise of America, a land of opportunity, freedom, and justice for all. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life and legacy of Gouverneur Morris, a true invisible legend. His story is a testament to the power of conviction, the importance of principle, and the enduring impact one person can have on the course of history. If you found this exploration of Gouverneur Morris's life and times as captivating as we did, we invite you to subscribe to Invisible Legends Reimagined. Our channel is dedicated to uncovering the untold stories of the men and women who shaped our world, but have been overlooked in history and popular culture, rarely receiving the recognition they rightfully deserve. Feel free to suggest someone that we should explore in a future episode in the comment section below. By subscribing to Invisible Legends Reimagined, you'll become part of a vibrant community of history enthusiasts, lifelong learners, and those passionate about shedding light on the unsung heroes of the past. Together, we'll embark on a thrilling journey through time, unraveling the lives of historical figures who have been mistakenly and purposely locked away and forgotten. So, don't hesitate. Click that subscribe button now, and let's continue to unravel the mysteries of history, one invisible legend at a time. Your support is crucial in allowing us to bring these incredible stories to life and ensuring that the legacy of trailblazers like Gouverneur Morris is never forgotten. Thank you for being a valued member of the Invisible Legends Reimagined community. We can't wait to share more captivating stories with you in the near future, and we promise to keep delivering content that will both educate and inspire. Until the next episode,